Bandmom 2024 says hi John.
Hello, Bandmom. Well, it's definitely lagging right here, it says. We should be back. Happy Sunday night, everyone. I hope your weekend was wonderful.
Verified at 2053.
Senor Dasher OTR says good evening everyone. Did you take a nap, Mr. Scan?
I did.
NA5 Superstore, yeah.
Pipeline 686.
Bandmom 2024 says hey Dasher.
Oh, I
Clear.
gotta make YouTube's voice work.
7506, close control, clear.
Senor Dasher OTR says hello Bandmom.
Alright, YouTube, your voice should work now.
Lulu Baby 26 says good evening everyone.
Good evening.
7506, close control, 46, clear.
Control number. Yeah, well.
46.
Hello. $7506. What was that close control number?
There was a call over here. I just want to see if I can make it in time. It was at Buzzy Bee, but they're gone already.
Pamela Jackson says hi ya Trunkies from YT.
Ah, yeah. YouTube's working.
They're eligible but expired 01 of 25.
She's probably with you.
Try to.
I'll be out on the PC search. I have one thing on the back lane.
Alright, Connie, where are you at? Why are you searching people?
5555, checking welfare.
I'll be out on the PC.
There's a band down here.
Yeah, well, that was DJ Eisenhardt on Sousaphone.
According to Jennifer says hi everyone.
Hi.
And she says, of course,
210, 217,
There's a band down here. That's unusual. On the Sunday night.
Hey Jack says, howdy Mr. Scan, are we looking for Mr. Mike?
Okay.
Luna Baby 26 says 0.
Okay.
Mr.
Luna
Scan.
Baby 26 says 0.
Well, I think I answered the door. It doesn't look like there's a light on inside. Make sure the profiles and see if he's ever stopped in the vehicle. Okay. If I identify Freeport, they're gonna be on the way.
205, I notified Freeport. I'm going to be on the way. Where do I need to be on the way to?
Cheeky Cat 1961 says hi everybody.
Hi.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, is this C Notes tonight?
No, it's not. It's the same shift from last night.
The call for the July shows that Mountain Jack Raven, a 2016 Dodge, white color, the left plate is Victor.
Top is down.
5235. Victor George Young, 5235.
Oh man, we got 96 miles of gas.
The call for the July shows that Mountain Jack Raven, a 2016 Dodge, white in color, the left plate is Victor George Young, 5235. Victor George Young, 5235. Okay.
Big Dave BCTX says, welcome to Mr. Scam's Red Light channel. Red lights all night every night.
All night, every night.
Senor Dasher OTR says, fix fights when you have a chance, please, sir.
Okay. I'll pull over at Buc-ee's and do it.
Fed 271 says, hello John, Pam, and Trunkies.
Howdy.
DC Marble 10 says, hi everyone.
Hi, DC Myrtle.
Another female on the line.
walk back to the hospital with the 18.
Nora rank Nora 1514. Nora rank Nora 1514, pulling in front of Leroy's Esports. We're good.
Boba Fett 271 says he's walking on the right side of the road.
He was. Well, there's a sidewalk provided, so he can walk on whatever side he wants.
10-4.
Is she in the house? Have her come open the door.
She's in the house.
17. My apologies, I just got her location. She advised that she's been door dashing since about 4 p.m. She's not currently at their apartment. Trying to get a vehicle description for her, but she's not giving me much.
Well.
That's clear. Can you hear knocking in the background whenever she's banging on the door?
I'll be out with Clue PD, south side of the Dow Bridge.
South side of the Dow Bridge.
Okay.
Something in some apartment somewhere too.
Bama Roll Tide 66 says hello John Pam and Trunkies.
Hi.
Boba Fett 271 says Clute sounds like a type of flu. According to Jennifer says Brazoria County, Texas.
We back service.
Axem Jack says hi Jen. Life 4 Fun 20 says we want D to play a
She
game.
didn't have an emergency. She's driving a Nissan, doesn't know the license plate, and couldn't give me any more descriptions on the vehicle.
That's clear. We couldn't hear any disturbance. There was a male inside, so didn't see anything else. Just happened to
Mayu Preppers 1 says sup.
What's up, Bayou?
95 times 1, Horizon 94, beginning 56035, 56035. You said 43 for 45, or 55.
10 bar, I'm not saying any prayers.
So,
Mayu Preppers 1 says made pork chops and stuffing tonight.
17, you can print 15 documents up.
Good work.
Dispatch
Southwest 60 that destination. Safe.
What is it, South Base? 3 at South Base.
Renegman says hi John, Pammy, and Trunkies.
Hi.
To about this Toyota Camry. What year is it?
The 5-3 of 2014.
Very Victor Lincoln 1387, Very Victor Lincoln 1387, silver in color, on the on-ramp to 288 southbound.
On ramp 288 southbound.
Over,
What's the hold up? It's green.
Very Victor Lincoln 1387, Very Victor Lincoln 1387,
Boba Fett
silver in color,
271 says I see they have identified the Michigan church shooter
on-ramp
suspect.
to 288 southbound.
Boba Fett 271 says from this morning.
Cover driver information. Other drivers, Highway 35 and Spur 28, 35 and Spur 28. Okay, pulling into the gas station. It was a white Explorer that went into the ditch, into oncoming traffic, and then pulled into the gas station. Brevard County Clear, 2109, Dover Spud.
Let's get some gas, guys.
Station around 94, ending 56038, 56038.
That's 249. We'll just get some gas over here. I guess I could have got it at.
With Life 4 Fun 20 says 3. Big Dave BCTX says 3. Big Dave BCTX says 1. Frankenstar says 6.
William Young Tom 5325 William.
With Life 4 Fun 20 says green handle John.
Thanks.
Big Dave BCTX says green means go. Rolbafet 271 says wait till it's about 30 miles left.
We still lagging, guys? Are we good? I'm at the Roadstar.
Frankenstar says 92 octane better gas mileage.
You think I
With
am?
Life 4 Fun 20 says 1.
You think I am? Long Island audits?
Melanie Syep 1784 says we're good. Rolbafet 271 says good. Senor Dasher OTR says don't forget to fix fights please sir.
I did already. They were working a minute ago. They were just working. Hold on, let me do it again.
Rolbafet 271 says need some NASCAR gas. Frankenstar says good thanks.
What the hell? Well, so far we've got no gas in. Hold on. All right, now we're actually getting gas. Now we're actually getting gas. Hook up to the walk around the gas station aimlessly channel.
Bubba the big truck guy says it's John's first day law.
Yeah, it's my first day
Texas
getting
Man
gas.
the Legend says it ain't got no gas in it.
Might have been my fault, I'm not sure.
Texas Man the Legend says look at the price at the sign.
Yeah, I know, that's if you have cash. I don't ever have cash. Below it says credit at $239 for cash. If you use credit or debit, it's $249. Oh, hell no. Why are you still going gas?
Nunu Baby 26 says 12.
All right, now you're just being silly. All right. Cancel. Why is this? Okay, that's gonna be that piece, definitely.
Nunu Baby 26 says 12. Nanny Goat Joke says that's okay, I need someone to hold while I drill. Lol. Surely someone can pop over to Australia for the afternoon. Lol.
I guess we could. I'm gonna switch out this piece, guys, so that we're not losing the microphone every 3 seconds. I think this one is bad. Let's try this one. The mic is gonna be off for a second. All right, let's see if that's better. Microphone was cutting in and out, right? All right, full tank of gas now, guys. Sorry about that. I should get gas on my own time. This is your time right now. You got better things to do than watch a streamer get gas.
Bulbafett 271 says yeah, let's do some shrimp on the Barbie.
So far that looks better. I'd watch for craters over here.
Texas Man the Legend says why. We watched you eat lunch earlier.
That's right. It's true. It's true. That's a good point. Nothing but quality content here.
Mustang Mike 9293 says, is the scanner on?
Yes.
Michelle 210 says 63.
Yes, both scanners are on and all the way up. Fighter's working? Yeah, I see him.
Fed 271 says, I'm not going back to kick. I got beat up 8 times last night.
David Sam Nora 6214, David Sam Nora 6214, be advised another Toyota Tundra on the southbound on ramp to 288. Very nice. 4886-1280, getting 4886-1280.
Kikisper says, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Kikisper.
Very nice.
Kikisper says cheer 100.
With the 100
Streamon
bits.
says Kikisper just cheered 100 bits.
Thank you.
Texas Man the Legend says send some gas money to Sextra Good Citizen.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Man, it feels wonderful outside tonight, by the way. 76 degrees.
Texas Man the Legend says, John, have you heard of Gas Buddy?
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah,
According to Jennifer says, who's the ultimate wiener on Kick Fight Club?
Lyrics McCann out of Manville, Field, expires 31, 099, showing to be on federal probation or supervised release, requires you to contact the probation officer within 24 hours.
He was sending a bar check at the Rusty Rail.
bar check at the Rusty Rail.
No, sir.
Actually, it's kind of cold with the top down.
Yeah, but Mauritius is clear from the jail check.
Something I have not said in a while.
Ambulance 963. Mauritius is clear from the jail check. The patient remained in police custody.
Safety.
Right check is clear. Please show me all Cougars for a right check.
78, that looks like that's clear.
Vet 271 says that bike is John Gray approved.
That's right, bud.
Michelle
Do you have the lights?
210 says OMG.
Dispatch, Medic 60 is clear from the hospital, heading back to district. Easy clear.
Sure, if I want to play looking at vehicle, they're going to pick up.
October 15th, 10:15.
Michelle 210 says it's really slow, Dasher, like a minute.
So it is working, it's just slow?
Internet down. 4916, you have postal code.
Michelle 210 says yes.
No. Registration valid through July of next year. Interest confirmed on 2014 Toyota.
Snapchat is clear.
Medic 60, radio test.
It's working.
Are you live? Clear to 60. Okay.
Yes, ma'am, you can turn my call file in your CSS. That'll be like it.
Okay.
It is pretty nice not having to fight the humidity on the window. That's kind of cool.
Ed Lopez 1 says, hey John.
Hi.
Senor Dasher OTR says 32.
All right, guys, now we got 395 miles of gas. Forgot to tell you.
Senor Dasher OTR says 42. Senor Dasher OTR says 36. Senor Dasher OTR says sorry about that, eyes aren't working well.
Traffic.
Dasher, are you working tonight or are you taking it off?
Gonna be 288 southbound, just south of Dubuque Parkway on Paul George King 6094 red. Okay.
And are you feeling any better?
Senor Dasher OTR says I'm too sick to be working. Don't want to pass my sickness on to anyone else.
There you go.
Frankenstein says Pam is feeling fine. Wax Hustler 80 says hi y'all. Senor Dasher OTR says I have eaten 2 meals in 4 days.
Alright, there's a stop over there.
We clear here on Route 94 with the passenger. What's the beginning?
Alright, we got 2 stops. One up there, one right here. Which one we go to? Hi. Hello, how are you doing?
Stream Elements says Martin She 05 just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Elements says Plate of Soup just subscribed. Stream Elements says Zack Attack IS Crack just subscribed.
Thank you so much.
Stream Elements says Ralphie 723 just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Elements says FXC Kits Jordan 03 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Karen 92 just subscribed.
Karen 92.
Stream Elements says Camerago just subscribed. Stream Elements says Lasauces just subscribed. Stream Elements says Davlar underscore 3C Static just subscribed. Stream Elements says Graggle just subscribed. Stream Elements says Brent underscore T91 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Abasha 10 just
That's
subscribed.
a lot of subs.
Almost underscore satisfied says good evening.
Good evening.
Movement says W Ladoff with 10 subs.
Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs.
271 says hey kids, John Gray for sheriff.
Did you guys?
Stream Elements says Jeremy 12,141,617 just subscribed.
Oh, he's free. He's free, everyone.
Stream Elements says Zoe Garcia just subscribed.
Thank
Stream
you.
Elements says Jaded Venus 33 just subscribed.
Thank you guys.
Stream Elements says Dancer underscore 35 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Deadly underscore Assassin just subscribed. Stream Elements says Yumuliuser just subscribed. Stream Elements says Reba
A lot of
says
subscriptions.
Precious
Thank you
Jenna
so
just
much.
subscribed. Stream Elements says Kara 6,242,007 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Hamster underscore just subscribed. Stream Elements says Harley Chic 77,541 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Saw 78,804 just subscribed.
That's a lot of
Dave
subscriptions. Thank you so
BCTX
much.
says laid off and Valorant W's.
Thank you so much.
Boba Fett 271 says W laid off W Valorant.
W
Noah
laid
the
off
Big
W
Truck Guy
Valorant.
says I think John would make a good sheriff law.
Oh,
The Navement says W laid off with 10 subs.
thank you. Guys, thank you so much for the gifted subs. That's amazing. We got another stop over here. Don't know how I'm going to get to it, but we're going to try. I don't know if you guys can see the shiny red and blue lights over there. And
The laid-back squirrel says John out here doing the Lord's work and parking like crap. Well, evening, fam.
all right, this they turned off the lights. Right, they knew I was coming. They didn't want none of this. Okay, what is?
205.
That might be why.
Can you call the record back? He lost some items from his truck. I just picked up a in front of the BB.
Whoa.
Okay.
Frankenstar says tired, but I am trying to keep up with John. Stream Elements says Transflutters HY just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Elements says P Keel 23 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Gamerage_Zone just subscribed. Stream Elements says Jeffro 52 just subscribed. Stream Elements says B Galvin 1212 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Adriusks just subscribed. Stream Elements says YT Epic Gaming 07 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Kizzy 317 just subscribed. Stream Elements says 12 PM NIXX just subscribed. Stream Elements says Seal Team _Spitz just subscribed.
That's a lot of subscription, guys. Thank you so much.
03 just subscribed. Stream
Thank
Elements says Bugman 459 just subscribed. Bubba the Big Truck Guy says they knew Sheriff Gray was coming law. Lenaidman says W laid off with 10 subs.
Thank you, laid off
According to Jennifer says microphone is going in and out.
Yes, I see that. I'm doing everything I can back here to fix it as I'm. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which cable is flipping loose that's doing that. I get by so many cables, man.
Stream Elements says Aramantha just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Elements says Crumb Cruncher just subscribed. Stream Elements says Real T247 just subscribed. Stream Elements says K1NGB 3rd Avenue just subscribed. Stream Elements says Kazavor just subscribed. Stream Elements says Summerando 87 just subscribed.
Thank you, guys.
Stream Elements says Matsesk just subscribed. Stream Elements says Seomali just subscribed. Stream Elements says Olive Loaves just subscribed. Stream Elements says Zetrux_ just subscribed. Stream Elements says UUSBs just subscribed. Stream Elements says Sundrada just subscribed. Stream Elements says Ashland 613 just subscribed.
Ashland?
Stream Elements says Novia's 87 just subscribed.
Let's go, guys.
The
Thank you
Bread
so much.
Pusher says cheer 1000, cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100.
The Bread Pusher, laid off
Stream
Chandler.
Elements
Thank
says
you.
the Bread Pusher just cheered 1500 bits.
1500
Lenaidman
bits.
says W laid off with 10 subs.
Thank you, laid
Stream
off.
Elements says thank you for following Zetrux_.
What the follows you?
Robotech 271 says Steam Elements just lit a blunt in the trunk.
They did. They straight up did, didn't they? They definitely did. All right, that seems to fix my mic's problem. We'll see.
What's your 20?
I don't know why this guy's just sitting here. I'm sitting here with him, though. So.
75.
Wax Hustler 80 says show love one, show love one, show love one, show love one, show love one,
Thanks,
show love
Wax.
one, show love 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 one, one show of one show of one
Thank
show
you.
of one show 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 of Stream Element says Wax Hustler 80 just cheered 50 bits.
Thank you for the 50 bits.
Gamerage_Zone says film 5 to 0 and do
Holy-
not sell your freedom to the cops is brought to you by John Gray. The Bread Pusher says cheer 1000, cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100.
The Bread Pusher.
Stream
Thank
Element
you.
says the Bread Pusher just cheered 1500 bits.
Thank you so much.
Wax Hustler 80 says party one, 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 party one. Stream Element says Wax Hustler 80 just cheered 50 bits.
Thank you for the 50 bits.
903 Print Guy says what is going on here exactly. Wax Hustler 80 says B-Day 1 B-Day 1 B-Day
Thank you,
1
guys.
B-Day 1 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 B-Day 1
It
B-Day
could be
1
that same vehicle. They were on the wrong side of the road.
6050.
I'll be stuck across 30 back.
200 block 28 South Highland. Pony Blue
Can you send me a Spanish speaking officer, please?
Alright, they need a Spanish.
Stream Element says Wax Hustler 80 just cheered 50.
Thank you, guys.
Mirage underscore zone says or IRL
Hey,
hype tree and law. Wax Hustler 80 says happy birthday John B-Day 1 B-Day 1 B-Day 1 B-Day 1 B-Day 1 B-Day 1
Level
B-Day
10
1
hype
B-Day
train,
1
let's
B-Day
go.
1 B-Day 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 1. Stream Element says Wax Hustler 80 just cheered 20 bits.
Thank you for the 20
Wax
bits.
Hustler 80 says seems good 100. Stream Element says Wax Hustler 80 just cheered 100 bits.
Thank you with the 100
Stream
bits.
Element says Jim Andy's just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Element says Hessenboob just subscribed. Stream Element says Countryboy 4 Life 9 just subscribed. Stream Element says Mr. Pengo 58
Thank you,
just
guys.
subscribed. Stream Element says Raised underscore online just subscribed. Stream Element says Welsh 1 just subscribed. Stream Element says Sword 122,823 just subscribed. Stream Element says Raging Cajun 121 just subscribed. Stream Element says Oinkoink underscore 50 just subscribed. Stream Element says Spank the Go 19 just subscribed. Stream Element says JL Gaming just subscribed. Stream Element says Kinso Sorry just subscribed. Senor Asher OTR says 44. Renegement says W Ladoff with 10 more subs.
Thank you, Ladoff Chandler.
8775 says W Ladoff Chandler. The Bread Pusher says B-Day 1000 B-Day 100 B-Day 100 B-Day 100 B-Day 100 B-Day 100 happy birthday.
Thank you.
Stream Element says the Bread Pusher just cheered 1500 bits.
With the 1500 bits, that's amazing.
CTX says y'all are awesome for the support.
Guys, that's a lot.
Hustler 80 says party 1 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 party.
Thank you, guys.
Party 1 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 party 1. Stream Element says Wax Hustler 80 just cheered 50 bits.
Thank you, Vax.
Fed 271 says oh damn ice on the way. Gamerage underscore zone says if you're a sub on Twitch you can now go back to any part of the stream you want while John is live just like YT.
Yep.
The new thing they added. Wax Hustler 80 says show love 100. Stream Element says Wax Hustler 80 just cheered 100 bits.
Why did I grab
Wax
this?
Hustler 80 says cheer 1 cheer 1 cheer 1 cheer 1 cheer 1.
Let's go, guys.
Cheer 1 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 cheer 1. Stream Element says Wax Hustler 80 just cheered 50 bits.
Thank you for the 50
Wax
bits.
Hustler 80 says cheer 1 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 cheer 1. Stream Element says Wax Hustler just cheered 40 bits.
You guys are absolutely amazing.
588 says thank you so much everyone. Level 10 hype.
Let's go.
Scarver 1 says hello John.
Let's go, guys.
271 says hello officer don't mind as we're just investigating. Nanny Goat Joe says you could turn your volume down for a bit. I guess we're used to it. Stream Element says PM 1122 boss just subscribed. Stream Element says Pox Holiday just subscribed. Stream Element says Derek M85 just subscribed. Stream Element says John J. Hernandez just subscribed.
Ladoff Chandler,
Stream
thank you.
Element says Dexy ZRLK just subscribed. Stream Element says Bananaman 072 just subscribed. Stream Element says Tupi67 just subscribed. Stream Element says M-Storms just subscribed. Stream Element says The Gizbaggy 1 just subscribed. Stream Element says Christoph Cool just subscribed. Stream Element says Ryan Grogan just subscribed. Stream Element says Range 1986 just subscribed. Stream Element says Ludo's
Thank you,
just
guys.
subscribed. Stream Element says Nightmare09 just subscribed. Stream Element says GTO_ON just subscribed. Big Dave BCTX says cheer 1,500.
1,500 bits,
Stream
that's
Element
amazing,
says
thank
Big
you.
Dave BCTX just cheered 1,500 bits. Boba Fett 271 says hello ladies. Gamerage_zone says ice coming FR. According to Jennifer says yay Twitch is poppin'. Renadman says W Bread Pusher for 10 subs.
Thank you, Bread Pusher.
Boba Fett 271 says would the ladies like to join the party in the trunk? Senor Dasher OTR says Angleton PD. We need a drug test for Twitch. They're on something tonight. AudioPod says audio keeps cutting out.
I just pulled the mic.
Says, do you feel the love, John?
I absolutely do. Thank you guys so
Joe
much.
says, I'm not missing out on the fun. Lol. Boba Fett 271 says these two can be on the calendar with the firefighter ladies I found.
Both of these ladies don't like me, by the
According to
way.
Jennifer says yay Nanny Goat. Xoxoxoxo. According to Jennifer says Super Chat John from Nanny Goat.
Nanny Goat, thank you so
Ladok
much for the
Janitor says
super
we're
chat.
losing one audio channel here and there.
Yeah, I just pulled the
Henry
microphone.
9,588.
All right, I just pulled the mic, guys. How you doing tonight? She doesn't like me, guys. She doesn't like me.
Element says Jason 3263 just subscribed.
Thank you for the
Stream
subscription.
Element says Skit Kits just subscribed. Stream Element says BapXR99 just subscribed. Stream Element says
Thank you.
2019 just subscribed. Stream Element says Dung 1999 TV just subscribed. Stream Element says just here for Spooner just subscribed. Stream Element says NLMT_Boog just subscribed. Stream Element says Beezings just subscribed.
Thank you, guys. You guys are
Stream
absolutely
Element
amazing.
says Baltazarcot just subscribed. Stream Element says Audrimascoro67 just subscribed. Stream Element says Danielle the Go 23 just subscribed. Stream Element says Flexin with Freck just subscribed.
You guys are absolutely
Stream
amazing.
Element says Sturby_ just subscribed. Renadman says W Ladoff with 10 subs.
Thank you, Laid Off
Boba
Janitor.
Fett 271 says they will love you when I'm done. Stream Element says thank you for following the Gizbiggy one.
What the follow?
Stream Element says Boy Mom 1322 just subscribed.
Thank you, Boy
Stream
Mom.
Element says
Thank
Iceman
you.
you're just cheered 100 bits.
What's 100 bits? Let's
Michelle
go, guys.
210 says unprofessional of her to be standoffish.
Oh, she's
Cody
they
Scarborough 1
both.
says well John you got your 475 sub goal.
That's amazing, guys.
Tammy
Thank you so much.
9588 says OMG. Level
Guys,
12.
Level 12
Let's see
hype
those
train.
hype emotes.
Let's go,
Boy
guys.
Mom 1322 says thanks Ladoff.
Thank you so much, guys. And we got a super chat.
Dino Vittorio says hi John.
Hi. Yeah, both of those ladies absolutely despise me. So basically, they just
Well
call this-
__Miza___ says cheer 100 cheer 100
Let's go,
cheer
let's go,
100
let's go.
cheer 100 cheer 100 cheer 100. Stream Element says __Miza___ just cheered 600 bits.
600 bits. That's amazing. Thank you so much. All right, let's get out of here.
Dino Vittorio says hi everyone.
Hi. The audio should be better. I just pulled the microphone. I just pulled it.
Boy Mom 1322 says this chat is wild today. Wow.
It's wilding out. It is absolutely wilding out. Thank you so much. In a wild, very good way. Thank you, guys.
Andrew R 8377 says hello.
Hello. Hello, Andrew. How are you tonight? I did not get a chance to try out the solar panel. Tomorrow. That'll be a Monday project, definitely.
Stream Element says Iceman just subscribed.
Iceman,
Stream
thank
Element says HXXTT just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Element says Snickers_stream just subscribed. Stream Element says Aussie Titan just subscribed. Stream Element says ZB_204 just subscribed. Stream Element says Olu just subscribed. Stream Element says Mile High Cook 1987 just subscribed. Stream Element says I am 5 him 410 just subscribed.
That's a lot of
Stream
subscription,
Element
guys.
says
Thank
K
you.
Bilbrey just subscribed. Stream Element says Love Your Herb just subscribed.
Love your herb.
Stream Element says A_comic_ just subscribed. Stream Element says K1 nanogram 877 just subscribed. Stream Element says Vampire Anarchy just subscribed.
Vampire.
Malignant says W Ladoff 106.
Thank you so much.
1322 says MVP Ladoff. Andrew R 8377 says okay, good deal. I just hope they work out for you for whatever you need. Pammy 9588 says chat
That's
is setting
clear.
records
Show me
tonight with the
around.
hype train. Much
Let's go,
love, guys.
let's go, guys.
Gamerage underscore zone says 1K today and John come out for the night with no shirt. Iceman says thanks to Laid Off Janitor plus Valorant for the bonus gift sub.
Thank you, guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. What level hype train did we get to? I need to get that on my screen so I can see it.
Senor Dasher OTR says 8. Stream Elements says 123 ELB 456 just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Elements says Renee Don 23 just subscribed. Stream
We got
Elements
more.
says
You
R
guys-
Thomas 5259 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Huyanatonoma just subscribed.
I don't know how
Stream
to pronounce
Elements says Tate 19999 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Version 2 Minority just subscribed. Stream Elements says Stubert just subscribed. Stream Elements says Millicandy just subscribed. Stream Elements says Bitch 12123 just subscribed.
Oh boy.
Stream Elements says Trevin Morales 24 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Squishy Mask 3R just subscribed.
Squishy
Stream Elements says Sweet underscore Peach underscore 00 just subscribed. Pammy 9588 says your record is 54% of level 13.
Let's go,
Let's
guys.
go.
Let's go.
Wax Hustler 80 says
54% right on
Pam and
record.
John truly deserve this and much more.
Thank you
John
so
is
much.
out here doing the Lord's work and the least we can all do is donate a little bit when you can. I know money is tight but we can all afford a 5 cash app here and there. Show your love, folks.
Let's go, guys.
Kikasper says 12. Renadement says W laid off with 10 subs.
Thank you so much.
Boy Mom 1322 says John Chad wants a corgi dance for all the hype. Stream Elements says Logan Hines 22 just subscribed.
Should have out to this Blanco West 4, Blanco West 4, this is
Underscore Ace just subscribed.
Thank you, guys.
Stream Elements says DMX1 here 2006 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Revelations underscore N just subscribed. Stream Elements says Crizzy just subscribed. Stream Elements says Phantoms Evan T8 just subscribed. Stream Elements says System LP just subscribed.
Guys, W.
Stream Elements says Katurum 1 just subscribed. Stream Elements says that Blue Cat Eye just subscribed.
Blue Cat Eye.
Stream Elements says Texas D12 just subscribed. Stream Elements says My Bordis just subscribed. Stream Elements says Lewy underscore just subscribed. Stream Elements says K underscore Bama 91 just subscribed.
Absolutely
Iceman says
amazing.
broke the hype train record.
Let's go,
Wax
guys.
Hustler 80 says level 13.
Level 13,
Wax Hustler
guys.
80 says let's go. Stream Elements says Pazee just subscribed. Stream Elements says Blitzberg underscore 19 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Energy Drinkvian 007 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Zanny Joseph 2 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Matate 11 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Kratz 816 just subscribed. Stream Elements says G0 Semaniac just subscribed. Stream
Names.
Elements says Official KXRMA just subscribed. Stream Elements says Joysticks just subscribed. Stream Elements says Lilprin 2465
Absolutely
underscore
amazing.
just subscribed. Stream Elements says Full underscore Metal just subscribed. Stream Elements says Hunter underscore is underscore Dad just subscribed. Gamerage underscore Zone says 13 and maybe more. Nanny Goat Joe says that's fantastic laid off janitor.
Thank you. W's in
Lenadman
the
says
chat for
W
laid off
laid off
janitor.
with 10 subs. Raised underscore online says this Stream Elements thing is impossible to listen to. It's like torture. Do people actually watch this stream for more than a few minutes?
Yes.
Texas
Yeah,
Man
it
the
really
Legend
happens.
says seems good 100. Stream Elements says Texas Man the Legend just cheered 100 bits.
Thank you.
Kim Turner 88 says W laid off. Pammy 9588 says let's freaking go. The Bread Pusher says B-Day 1000 B-Day 100 B-Day 100 B-Day 100 B-Day 100 B-Day 100 happy birthday again. Stream Elements says the Bread Pusher just cheered 1500 bits.
1500
Kim
bits.
Turner 88 says wow this chat with all subs is amazing. Boy Mom 1322 says level 14 how high can chat go before time runs out.
That's for level 14.
Snickers
Let's
underscore
go.
stream says hi John, Pammy and Trunkies. B Galvin 1212 says dang this is crazy law.
This is
Boba
crazy.
Fett 271 says happy birthday John B-Day 1 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 B-Day 1. Stream Elements says Boba Fett 271 just cheered 25 bits.
Thank you.
Snickers underscore stream says Stream Element will soon have a cracking voice.
Yeah, guys, I know that the voices can get overwhelming, but that's the only safely way.
Texas Man the Legend says seems good 100.
Thank you.
Stream Element says Texas Man the Legend just cheered 100 bits.
Thank you for the 100 bits. All right, guys, we gotta stop up here. Yes, it doesn't sound like that all the time. Trust me, guys.
271 says it's a party one 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 party one. Stream Element says Boba Fett 271 just cheered 20 bits.
Thank you for the 20
Snickers
bits.
underscore stream says B-Day 1 B-Day 1 B-Day 1 B-Day 1 B-Day 1 Happy birthday John.
Happy birthday.
Stream Element
It's not
says
really my
Snickers
birthday.
underscore stream just cheered 5 bits.
Thank you so much for the 5 bits.
Texas Man the Legend says it's a party.
It's
Party
definitely-
100. Stream Element says Texas Man the Legend just cheered 100 bits.
Thank you, guys. All right, this is horrible parking. Absolutely horrible parking. It does not sound like this all the time, guys. You guys are gonna have to trust me on that if you're new here. If you are new here, my name is John Gray. This is BC Scanner. We listen to the scanner. We record
Snickers
police.
underscore stream says parking -1.
It's bad. It's so bad. The parking is bad.
Texas Man the Legend says cheer 100.
Thank you, Texas
Stream
Man.
Element says Texas Man the Legend just cheered 100 bits.
What's 100 bits?
Wax
Thank you.
Hustler 80 says, and we aren't sorry for the aggravation to your ears.
No,
This
that's-
is to support John and Pam.
Thank you so much,
Davis
guys.
underscore local says W chat.
W,
Boba Fett
guys.
271 says party one not like this 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 one. Stream Element says Boba Fett 271 just cheered 10 bits.
Thank you for the 10 bits.
Janitor says choo choo.
Let's
The
go,
Greg
guys.
Fisher says choo choo.
Well, hi, puppy. Alright, guys, I'm going to try to plug in the mic directly into the phone. See if that works better. Alright, guys, we're in Angleton right now. Got a traffic stop. Cute puppy in the back. If you are new here, my name is John Gray. This is BC Scanner.
B Galvin 1212 says 1.
Guys, let me know if that mic is still cutting in and out. It shouldn't this way, but
Boba Fett 271 says, does your head hurt not like this one, 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 not like this one. Stream Element says Boba Fett 271 just cheered 16 bits.
thank you for the bits.
LG says this is the country of Texas, I think.
This is the country of Texas, right, right. Yes, we are in Texas. We're in Brazoria County, Texas. We're about 50 miles south of Houston. If you're new here, guys, what we do is we listen to the scanner, we record police interactions. Whatever the scanner says, that's where we go.
Boy Mom 1322 says cheer 100.
Thank you.
Stream Element says Boy Mom 1322 just cheered 100 bits.
Boy, Mom, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Laid off janitor, thank you so much. Bread pusher, Valorant. Everybody that helped with that, you guys are absolutely amazing. That's horrible parking though. That's bad parking.
Boy Mom 1322 says party 90.
Thank
Stream
you.
Element says Boy Mom 1322 just cheered 90 bits.
Thank you for the 90 bits.
Wax Hustler 80 says you're welcome.
Thank you, Wax.
LD Murder says cheer 100.
Thank you.
Boy Mom 1322 says are very welcome.
Alright, looks like they're gonna be free to go.
Senor Dasher OTR says 5.
Guys, which were side of the...
Boba Fett 271 says someone got a gifted sub that complained about the chat how rude failfish, one 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 failfish, one. Stream Element says Boba Fett 271 just cheered 10 bits.
Thank you for the 10 bits.
David 041873 says cheer 100.
Thank you.
Stream Element says David 041873 just cheered 100 bits.
Thank you, David.
Laid-off Janitor says Valorant gifted 36 subs.
Valorant, thank you so much.
Music and Blog says I am back. I was out doing DoorDash.
Valorant, thank you. Thank you. Everybody that participated. It got a little crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was hard to keep up with. Not a bad...
Janitor says in total.
Thank you. It got a little crazy. It got hard to keep up with, but thank you guys so much for the support. The Camaro, I wish it ran on love, but unfortunately it doesn't. How you doing tonight? All right, thumbs up. She gave us a thumbs up. That's good. That's good. She gave us a thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Speaking of that, guys, if you're on YouTube, hit the thumbs up for me. All right. Guys, think we've worn out our welcome in Angleton or what? All right, guys.
Red Pusher says 77 above sub goal.
Thank you. That's absolutely amazing. I never saw that happen.
22 says it definitely was a wild hype train.
Yes, it was crazy. It got a little crazy. It definitely escalated. All right, that's bad parking. That's bad parking. I apologize if you own this little business here.
Says at least it wasn't a middle finger law.
That's right. That's right. Which has happened before.
Gamerage _zone says if someone did get a sub and complained about the chat, they got 2 blocks.
Hey. They'll, if they hang out, they'll understand. Our record hype train.
Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says, John, you did the best parking you could. Senor Dasher OTR says, is Pammy okay?
I'm not sure.
Mask 3R says, thank you, Laid-Off Janitor.
Thank you, guys.
Boba Fett 271 says she heard about Boba. That's what the thumbs up was for.
It was for, okay, all right. I get it. Hey, let's get out of here. I think we've overstayed our welcome in Angleton. These guys aren't using the radio the rest of the night. His speaker's annoying.
Wax Hustler 80 says, John says to smoke whatever you did tonight every day for all this support.
That was absolutely amazing. You guys have no clue how bad we needed that. I think I see lights up here. I'm trying to get that.
Mom 1322 says, I think Pam is in shock with the wildness tonight.
Absolutely.
3049, check welfare.
All right, the window should get better here in a second. They got the safest job in America. Of course they're a 10-4.
Senor Dasher OTR says, Pammy, breathe in, breathe out. Eat some cake. Wax Hustler 80 says, Pam, let us know that you're okay. Big Dave BCTX says, blink twice, Pam.
Blink twice.
195. Beginning is going to be 7235, 7231.
Okay.
I have to set that goal for my computer, so.
11, we lost code 11, 195. Beginning is going to be 7235.
Texas Man the Legend says that was a crazy hype train.
That was absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much.
Okay.
705, back to service.
Kim Turner 88 says that was crazy.
It's not a bad problem to have, though, guys. Not a bad problem to have.
Wax Hustler 80 says we may need to send John on a welfare check to see if Pam is okay. Lenidman says that was awesome. Bandmom 2024 says I can call her. Nanny Goat Joe says Pam's in the trunk. She just fainted for a sec. Kim Turner 88 says John, we need a welfare check on Pam Law.
I think she's okay.
Texas Man the Legend says B-Day 50 happy birthday John. Stream Elements says Texas Man the Legend just cheered 50 bits.
Thank you so much. Texas Man the Legend, thank you. Alright. Man, I gotta get it together too. I'm in shock like Pam right now. Let's get a drink of this iced coffee.
Garage _ Zone says I'm sure Pam is fine and just celebrating with a drink.
That's right, or we had a lot of leftover goodies from the party this weekend. From the kids' birthday party. Nothing crazy.
Bogafett 271 says Rip Cheer 14. Stream Elements says Bogafett 271 just cheered 14 bits.
Thank you for the 14
According
bits.
to Jennifer says crazy good. Pammy 9588 says guys, what are y'all talking about? I am okay. Son came home or he needed to talk. Lenidman says we love you Pam and D John.
Pam, they wanted me to do a welfare check on you.
Texas Man the Legend says cheer 10.
Thank you, Texas
Stream
Man.
Element says Texas Man the Legend just cheered 10 bits.
Oh, we can back up. What happened?
7780, George David Victor 7780.
Something's going on at the Walmart parking lot in Lake Jackson. Sounds like they need us.
Bogafett 271 says we were gonna send C Notes ship to check.
Please don't do a welfare check on us.
Pammy 9588 says you guys are amazing.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. My beautiful brats are so sweet. Kim Turner 88 says we need our passenger princess in here with us Shish John Law. 903 Print Guy says the lampshade is either round or oval, but not square. Bandmom 2024 says we love you Pammy.
I'm wearing my Trunky shirt tonight, so that's probably what brought us the look. The cops have been caught. Hold on, let me wait till Freeport's done here.
Attention 34 EMS. We have a 34-year-old female. She's pulled straight back and hit her head pretty hard. The caller said she's going to be
Kim
at
Turner 88 says how are you feeling John?
Wonderful.
14 West 12th Street. First one, first one. Report out. Like you moved next. Attention 34 EMS. Attention 34 EMS. We have a 34-year-old female. She's pulled straight back and hit her head pretty hard. The caller said she's going to be at 1014
Stream
West
Element
12th
says
Street.
Texas Man the Legend just cheered 20 bits.
With the 20 bits.
Betty 157 says hey y'all. Pammy 9588 says please do not send APD to do a welfare check on me. I am safer without the cops.
Yeah, how did that turn out today, guys? That call made me so mad. That call made me, because you know what it was. Just some Karen driving by, sees people walking on the road.
57 says, when did you get back on? John Strother says, good evening, everyone.
Good evening to you. I got back on about 9, 8:30 maybe.
Senor Dasher OTR says 0. That page girl 3 says 0. Riso 078889 says, I just realized somebody gave me a tier 1 subscription on here yesterday. Thank you so much to whoever that was.
See?
Will Ben 157 says, oh.
Everyone, yes. If you got a gifted sub, please say thank you. That's amazing. All right. See, and just like that, the speaker calms down for the person who is not happy with the speaker. Does anyone watch this streamer? Speaker. That speaker's annoying. That speaker's annoying. Alright, I got the microphone to keep working. Now we got to figure out a way to get power and the microphone so we can stay going.
Lisa 078889 says, it says anonymous, it doesn't tell me who it was.
Ah. Well, you said thank you, and that was nice of you. Alright, those aren't official bike lights, but they're bike lights. They get it.
Texas Man the Legend says Steam Element doesn't care if you don't like Steam Element.
No, it's just a computer. It just keeps on rolling.
Can you put a case number for agency assist?
B Galvin 1212 says thank you laid off. You're awesome.
That's clear. 0534, 0534.
Lisa 078889 says yes. Lol, I appreciate it.
So the equipment up snowball, 8 minutes ago?
Airlines 11 is heavy up snowball, 18.
Boba Fett 271 says all the local PD got subs now lol.
Angleton just steadily pulling people over as soon as, even after I leave.
Boy, Nora, Robert, 5411, boy, Nora, Robert, 5411. Yeah, white color, Jim, 48, and probably about that 25 or 26 or my driver's
She wanted assistance with helping to locate him, and if needed to.
Big Dave BCTX says I think even Fort Bend County got subs now.
Even Fort Bend County?
She wanted assistance with helping to locate him, and if needed to, Wisdom is missing.
What? Hey guys, we're back in Clute now.
Dean Vincent Music and Blog says I noticed that when I was out doing DoorDash they were pulling on a lot of people over here.
On this road, yeah. Guys, also if you're from the local area, always do the speed limit in this area. The lighting is horrible. Like for example, there's a lady walking on the side of the road right now, you can barely see her. The camera really doesn't do it justice, but
I didn't stand by 3 minutes page.
I think we could do better on the lighting.
55.
03.
Contact with the complainer over the phone. He advised I could disregard since TrueLive is gone.
Okay.
Dean Vincent Music and Blog says no, the camera makes it look way brighter than what it really is there.
Yeah, if you're from the area, you know what I'm talking about. It's dark. Yeah, I guarantee you the camera's seeing more than I am.
According to Jennifer says I love Clute.
Well, it just seems like we have a lot of... Here's the thing. I basically tell the story of policing in America between 3 or 4 little towns here, right? Clute just happens to be in the middle. So it's easier to hang out in Clute because we can be...
1962 says so many people have been hit and killed in that area.
That's what I'm talking about. But they do make more stops than any other town, I believe. Like it's after a certain time, if you're in Clute, you're just getting pulled over. You're just getting pulled over.
Able's not on location.
Okay.
Nikki _ 12,141,617 says John, why did that man get arrested today after somebody called for a welfare check?
He had warrants and he took off running. When I was listening to the radio, it said state jail felony warrants, so that doesn't mean he's going to state jail. He's presumed innocent.
Music and Vlog says unless they see John, then they go somewhere else. Law.
But maybe the upsetting thing about that call was the caller just exaggerating it to get a bigger response. I've actually had that done to me before. I was walking down the road and someone called and said that I was walking in the road just to get a response from the cops. And I clearly wasn't walking in the road.
They're going to be in room 105, 105.
Room 105. I gotta get some power on this phone so we can keep streaming.
720. I'll be out.
The mic is not cutting in and out now, right, guys?
They're going to be in room 105, 105. Okay.
Can you advise them to see if they can come out with a spit mask? I don't have one on me.
Damn it. Who needs a spit mask?
Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says no, the mic is fine.
Alright, so I can get power, that will be good.
Kikisper says it's good. Kim Turner 88 says no, it's okay. Pammy 9588 says audio is good.
Okay.
454, clear on disregard with a clear on the last bit. Employee enter the wrong code. Disregard. 501. That's clear. All units 454, clear on disregard with a clear on the last bit.
Clear, I'm back in.
Employee enter the wrong code.
46, clear for return.
Welcome to the red light channel, everyone.
Go ahead.
All red lights all the time.
That's clear. All units clear.
Alright, that was an alarm.
Clear, I'm back in.
An alarm call in Lake Jackson. They disregarded it because they called the
Should be clear.
they called in with the right code.
Go ahead.
So we can
Big
ignore it.
Dave BCTX says this light isn't acting right though. Stream Element says thank you for following Shot Caller Gaming 1.
Shot Caller Gaming 1, thank you so much for the follow.
10-4, thank you.
I'm gonna pull over at Sarah's real quick to make some changes.
Texas Man the Legend says I had a Karen call on me after I pulled a tree out of the road with my truck after the hurricane. Said I put it in her yard. I pulled the tree onto the shoulder of the road so people wouldn't be trapped. SMH.
Dang it.
Wax Hustler 80 says y'all have the longest red lights.
We really do. We really do. Alright, let's pull this off. Let's pull this off. Let's put this in here.
Trevor Watts 596 says, hey John.
Hey. How you doing, Trevor? I'm gonna make sure I bring that in the house.
That page girl 3 says 3.
Answer to a math question? That's bad.
Trevor Watts 596 says, good, how are you, John? Pammy 9588 says, y'all can get out and stretch your legs, but I wouldn't. IYKYK.
Alright, that should be good. Now we should have power and mic with no problems.
Kim Turner 88 says, who asked for spit mask?
Oh, that was Brazoria County.
OTR says, math question. Wax Hustler 80 says, don't get out.
Alright, everybody back in. Back in, everybody. That was plenty enough warning. I'm looking at in there. It's absolutely crazy. I bet y'all are dizzy right now. What is that? Alright, we're gonna replace the cable. Now we gotta replace this cable. It's doing it again right when I hook up this cable, so.
Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says Mike is cutting out bad.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna find a cable replacement in here. I think I got one.
Pammy 9588 says Mike is messing up.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it, guys.
Bubba the big truck guy says you left me behind. Is it because I'm a Bubba with a big truck wall? Wax Hustler 80 says get back. In 2.5 seconds later he pulls off.
No, that was plenty of time.
Slippers _ says they were arresting a llama.
They're arresting a llama?
Mark the Mad Shark says, oh Dashi, where are you?
So it's definitely this cable. A guy with the hazard lights on over here. I'll fix that audio in just a second, guys.
Yes, sir. We are coming in with a 15-year-old male, ATV, unwitnessed, initially responsive, then lost consciousness, turned GPS because he's intubated is 3, blood pressure 122 over 78, heart rate 97, 100 later. He's been...
Airlines 11, wrong frequency.
Another cable.
Silver in color SUV of some sort. Still slow rolling.
Still slow rolling. Where at? Where are you slower? That's Clute, guys.
146, I have one in custody.
Texas Man the Legend says that's the parking lot where Clute PD watched me eat my Whataburger. It was awkward.
Okay. 23, can you be around? That's clear, I'm in route.
I'm looking for a cable, guys. That's an escalated call in Angleton.
23, can you be around? That's clear, I'm in route.
What's he detained for? What did he do? Free him. Whatever he did. That's for the scanner.
Can I show you backing 446 to Blue Bonnet Court?
Blue Bonnet Court. Let's go to Blue Bonnet Court.
Yes, babe. You show me a road.
Can I show you backing 446 to Blue Bonnet
Texas
Court?
Man the Legend says when they said I wasn't detained, I just rolled my window up and finished my meal.
There you
They
go.
just stood outside my window and watched me.
0553.
Some kind of weird. Some kind of food watching weirdo.
43660553 43660553.
Texas Man the Legend says IDK. It was years ago.
Continue shows back in morning.
Where's my flashlight?
Okay.
Michelle 210 says maybe he likes mukbangs.
Who are we to judge?
Stream Elements says Boba Fett 271 just subscribed for 7 months in a row.
Boba Fett, thank you so much. I'm organizing real quick, guys, so I can find another cable.
Okay.
You can show me how. Which one is for? Sure.
I don't have another one.
Mark the Mad Shark says cheer 500.
Thank you, Mark.
Stream Elements says Mark the Mad Shark just cheered 500.
Mark, thank you so much.
20. I'm too far. I'll be clear for me shortly.
Well, I don't have one of those cables. Ha. Y'all thought I was in the car, didn't you? This whole time, y'all thought I was in the car. All right, now I'm in the car. You better be in too, because we're going to take off now. Let's go.
It'll be transporting one patient, non-emergency adjustment loops.
Texas Man the Legend says I thought you were getting robbed. Lol.
I know I had this big mess of cables.
Ambulance 909 will be transporting one patient, non-emergency adjustment loops.
Which is actually impeding me from getting out of the car quickly, so.
Where do you want to go?
Blue Bonnet Court, Lake Jackson, Texas.
Getting directions to Blue Bonnet Court, Lake Jackson.
Fed 271 says we would yell at the carjackers. Wax Hustler 80 says, damn, you're dragging me. I got one leg in law.
Alarm going off.
I'm gonna be speaking with the manager over at Mason on another matter.
Across from the EMS phone, there's an alarm going off.
Mark the Mad Shark says 30. Michelle 210 says 30.
Open container. Angleton.
Service. Advice given.
Michelle 210 says Dasher, you just leveled up, I think you are 47. Texas Man the Legend says cheer 10.
Thank you so
Stream
much.
Element says Texas Man the Legend just
Help
cheer
calling.
10
Redax
bits.
service. Advice given.
Perfect.
They're fine.
Okay. Different 28.
Yeah, don't do lane changes like that. I just, guys, do it much different than I just did.
On 3024, y'all good?
We're good.
Mark the Mad Shark
Right,
says
perfect,
Pam's
28.
doing some artistic stuff instead of swearing haha.
Go ahead.
Usually she just swears.
Boy Sam 4, Tom 157. Boy Sam 4, Tom 157. Terminal 10.
Kikisper says you're a professional.
Yeah, don't try that at home.
Clear.
I don't know what
Michelle 210 says Pamela Jackson, I think what I told you works third party. I tried it and see excellent results.
Don't be mad. I'm sure the second license plate given was canceled 8/11/25. The X-ray print tonight is going to be available.
That's fair. 46, copy deal.
Texas Man the Legend says I can't wait for fall. I'm looking forward to the autumn weather, but every day closer to fall is a day that we're closer to Mariah Carey leaving her lair.
Alright, clear out of West Columbia.
I don't know what this call's about, guys. We're at Blue Bonnet Corps. Turn you guys down. All right, we got 2 units. And we also have a random battery right there. Random battery. Guys, since I don't really know what's going on, like I'm kind of standing back a little bit. Do you know there's one cop at the car, one cop at the house over there? A lot of times what we do is just monitor. Alright, one person's leaving, they're free to go. Alright, the lady's leaving. Now we can go over here. Now we got 2 cops. This is Vegas? No, we're in Brazoria County, Texas. Far from Vegas. All the bright lights. Guys, my audio's not broke. I can't hear a word either. I don't know what this call's about. If you asked me for a recap, I couldn't tell you. I didn't. The only traffic I heard on this call was them call for backup for a second unit. That's the only information I have. This guy is now interviewing for his freedom. Stop it. No, you cannot have a recap. If you want a recap, I guess you could just make up your own story, because I don't have a clue. They need to investigate that suspicious battery. I mean, I had questions. can't see, the computer's down. This guy doesn't have a computer up. They're fine.
I'm good.
Whoever put the battery on the concrete. What is this button do? That's horrible. We are in Lake Jackson, by the way. Not Cenotes. It looks like everybody's showing everybody videos, honestly. That other lady was showing something on her phone, and this guy's showing something on their phone. Everybody providing evidence against themselves. We need a Whisper 2000. Probably asking for ID, you know, for their welfare, right? They'll keep bringing me back to that call in Angleton today, which really made me mad. No one was trying to jump off a bridge. Yeah, Karen's called it in as that, just to get a bit worse response. How rude, they won't let you watch the movie. That is kind of rude. Just so the other lady is over there still sitting there. I thought she was leaving, but she has gotten her car. Oh, they're watching. Yeah. I doubt it. There's Shadow John for you guys. I don't think that lady's gonna want to talk to me. She got in her car and rolled up her window. I don't think she wants to answer questions right now. Looks like Frankenstein Shadow. I see with these things on my neck right here. Alright, I'll stop playing. I'll stop playing. Now I can't unsee Frankenstein. Thanks for that. Now you got me distracted. This is why I can't take you guys anywhere. I'm a serious activist and journalist. So what that is actually the phone shadow. Or Bart Simpson. Too early for Halloween? We keep it, yes, you keep me sane, right?
Ambulance 909 is arriving at the hospital.
That's it. 454 traffic.
Might be a social media beef. Looks like he's on Facebook, I think. All right, so this also showing more phone messages over there and over here. I got the anti-gray hand up. I don't even think she knows I'm here, honestly. What happened? I don't know. Everybody's showing the cops their phones. That's all I know. she's leaving. Oh, don't run into me. Slow down, lady. Alright, she's not gonna be happy. She didn't get the... I think she's not happy. She's not getting the response she wants. Recap? I don't know. I don't know. Everybody's showing the cops their phone. I don't really know a lot. Probably Sylvia. Hey, what do you think the call's about? Wrong answers only. Wrong answers only. What do you think the call is about? Your guess is probably as good as mine. Go get the story before the facts gets it. Wrong answers only. What's the call about? Missing items of food delivery. Love triangle. Battery broke. Oh, I can't say that one. I don't know about that, Wax. It's about their love chat, maybe, and she did not. Oh, gotcha. All right, all right. The dog pooped. All your guesses are as good as mine because everybody's whispering. They stole her recipe for famous chicken spaghetti. Possible. Fighting about who put the battery outside when it should be there. Put hurty words on Facebook. Possibility. That's probably a real thing. Stole the safe. Maid stole the safe. They called about a guy filming the police. I don't know. Has happened before. I didn't say she could stay for dinner. Didn't mow the yard. They're fine. They're fine. I can see them. They're fine. Her dad went and got milk and never came back. Kids drew on sidewalk and chalk. Possibility. I don't see any sidewalk chalk though. What's this call for? We don't know. We're just making up our own. Lost a bet on a football game. We don't really know what this call's about. Everybody was whispering and showing the cops their phones. That's all we know. All right, I think we're good. Shadow John. All right, they're talking. How you guys doing? I drove the guy all the way to Jones Creek yesterday. All the way.
We saw it.
All right, all right. What was this call about? Facebook beef?
No, it was an accidental purchase.
Oh, accidental purchase. All right, whoever said accidental purchase, you were right, because we didn't have that on our list.
Yeah, no, it's just, yeah, they just purchased something, same account, just wrong card.
Ah, gotcha. Wrong card. Okay, good. All right, see you later, man. They were watching the stream to make sure we went to Jones. All right, I don't trust this cat. This cat's trying to steal the battery. No, cat, don't steal the battery. Don't steal the battery, cat. All right. Don't run out in the road, cat. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, we're going to call that cat lucky. We're going to call that cat lucky. All right, accidental purchase on the wrong card. Whoever had that in the chat, you win.
Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says it's a cool kitty. Donna Elmore _24 says leave the cat alone lol.
I felt so bad if something happened
Joanne
to him.
8775 says Pussycat leave the battery alone. Icemanier says no Santa tonight. Aerofluffy Kitten Me says hello.
Hello.
Texas Man the Legend says cat burglar. Joanne 8775 says cat would get charged with battery. Michelle 210 says OMG we were talking so much shit on the cop too.
Oh.
Gamerage _zone says so you need cops for it. Icemanier says you have better parking than most on this block.
That's right. Yeah, I'm
Bubba the big truck guy says John I think the cat wants to go home with you.
No.
903 print guy says always film 5-0. Gabby Bedoya says why do you need the cops for an accidental purchase?
I don't know. I have questions. Very few answers.
Aerofluffy Kidding Me says charged with battery was a good one.
That was actually pretty funny. So they watched the stream, guys. Make sure we went to Jones Creek.
Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says I am surprised the cat didn't get a ticket for jaywalking.
Switching traffic back to Fire Primary.
Michelle 210 says 32.
It was an accident, guys. It was an accident. That's probably an X, right? Never mind. I don't want to make any assumptions.
Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says Cowboys game in overtime now.
Uh-oh. Dang, everybody be happy in Texas if
Texas Man the Legend says that was a lengthy call out for that.
Yeah. It's just an accident. And that's why everybody was showing their phones.
Gamerage _zone says welp the X. Would make scenes for cops law.
Yeah, I don't know
Michelle 210 says sneaky officers heard us talking smack. Little __ unit says assumptions not good.
Yeah,
I saw the jump off a bridge guy this morning law.
Yeah.
Life for Fun 20 says F the Cowboys and the Eagles.
No, that's what the radio traffic says.
Leah 1962 says so they were watching the stream while you were taking Mike home.
Yes.
Live Life for Fun 20 says NYG all the way. Senor Dasher OTR says go Packers. Cowboys suck.
Oh, okay. All right.
Will Ben 157 says Green Bay needs to win. Big Dave BCTX says wonder if they were taking Counto.
The radio traffic today did say the guy jumped off the bridge and then ran, just so you know.
24, you want to send a unit?
Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says Green Bay currently has the ball. Cody Scarver 1 says easy on my Cowboys.
I was just gonna say, guys.
Big Dave BCTX says wonder if they were taking count of how many times F the police was said.
Oh no, I have questions.
Sorry, they're taking the model.
Check out welfare.
Robert William X-ray 7224. Robert William X-ray 7224.
Will Ben 157 says, John, what's your football team?
Texans.
Cadillac.
Little underscore unit says, oh, I know, John, I heard it too, but it's actually a good thing to show for others who listen to Scanner, etc.
454, go ahead.
Live Life 4 Fun 20 says the cowgirls belong in the trash. Kim Turner 88 says I have more questions than answers. Michelle 210 says I've got a feeling somebody's watching me.
I always.
January 15th, 1998.
Alright guys, I'm just getting the scanner traffic current.
Cheeky Cat 1961 says I am a Mariners fan and I've tried to be pretty courteous these last few days. I'm sorry for your loss. Will Ben 157 says my team is Green Bay. Almost underscore satisfied says Texans 126 to 0
First name's going to be Claudia, last name's going to be Baker. January 15th, 1998.
Everybody's Baker, is the last name.
Yes, sir.
Sorry for the music, YouTube. It's not intentional.
Kim Turner 88 says their lucky police come out cause in UK they cannot be bothered. Live Life 4 Fun 20 says how many Super Bowl rings do the little cowgirls have?
Oh boy.
Will Ben 157 says this is a good song.
I'm telling you, Cowboys fans don't play. They take their Cowboys pretty serious. But if the Texans and the Cowboys win, well, everybody will be in a good mood for the next week in Texas. So.
Stream Elements says thank you for following Xeon Ricky.
Xeon Ricky, thank you so much for the follow.
Texas Man the Legend says you're in thrown beer bottle country.
Yes.
Live Life 4 Fun 20 says New York don't play either John Law. Michelle 210 says 5. Harley Chic 77,541 says Cowboy 40 Green Bay 37.
That's the final? Or they still have more game to play?
Senor Dasher OTR says Cowboys fans don't play. That's funny. Neither do the Cowboys.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Dasher, I'm the one in charge of the dad jokes here. I'm the one in charge of the dad jokes.
Donna Elmore underscore 24 says I knew that was coming. Trevor Watts 596 says law.
Why didn't I think of that?
24, check that name again before I got in New Mexico.
Live Life 4 Fun 20 says little cowgirls took it in overtime. Texas Man the Legend says I made an accidental purchase of a VCR. Now I can watch the Cowboys' last Super Bowl.
Oh shit.
7, I'm just placing marker number 5.
23, can you change that disposition to a warning?
It's a warning.
Her license shows to be invalid, expired 6/30 of last year.
Elaine underscore B27 says oh no, not someone being told of by Daddy John.
So you guys see the rabbit?
1962 says they are in overtime.
23, can you
Cody
change that
Scarborough 1
disposition?
says easy now DC 4L. Tiki Cat 1961 says law. Aerofluffy Kidding Me says wacky warning Sunday. Van Mom 2024 says you all have me dying over here law.
Did you guys see that rabbit
Michelle
try to attack me?
210 says 1996 weren't they Betamax law.
Shit.
Little underscore unit says I thought it was Big Daddy, not just Daddy. Sticky Nicky 53 says Dasher got jokes today law.
He does, he's got jokes.
Big Dave BCTX says GB 1 and 10 at Dallas 40.
CC11.
3200 block of Radiana Parkway in the Sherwin-Williams parking lot out on North David George, 5726 white.
63 traffic.
Senor Dasher OTR says game is not over, but it will be as soon as the Packers score.
Nora Mary Robert 4182, Nora Mary Robert 4182, show me in the Ross parking lot.
In the what parking lot?
Show me in the Ross parking lot.
Ross? Did you say Ross?
Van Mom 2024 says Ross.
By the mall? Alright, let's go there. We can go up this way and over. That's Lake Jackson, by the way, obviously.
Gabby Bedoya says I think Ross. Sticky Nicky 53 says Ross. Van Mom 2024 says yes. Michelle 210 says how did they get in overtime where the cheerleaders
Outside Pleasant, one's on board, 2 hours, 20 minutes fuel,
says
approximately
Ross.
6 minute flight. Back to before Harvard. March that down.
Hello, that's the one I got to on board, so it's going to go back to Lamar.
I'll be at Express Patrol 10.
According to Jennifer says Ross.
It's green, let's go.
Big Dave BCTX says GB 1 and 10 at Dallas 25.
7506, I'll be at Express Patrol 10.
With Life for Fun 20 says John, when you program the P25 codes, what do you have to have? Michelle 210 says 10. Big Dave BCTX says field goal range at least. Bubba the Big Truck Guy says, hey John, if nobody told you that said it's at Ross Law.
Oh, thanks.
BabyCell02 says, what's up John?
What's happening?
I just off work. Elaine _B27 says, John, I think it's Ross in Lake Jackson.
Alright.
Could be wrong though.
Could be wrong. Well, that's what, I mean, the overwhelming sense is it's Ross, so.
Senor Dasher OTR says Green Bay 1st and 10 on the Dallas 12.
Oh,
Let's
boy.
see how this goes.
Oh boy.
Big Dave BCTX says GB 1 and 10 at Dallas 12.
Alright, so I'm back in assist.
Hey.
Texas Man the Legend says only have 28 seconds left. Leah 1962 says 28 seconds to go.
Which way is Ross, left or right? I should have asked that a minute ago.
Big Dave BCTX says 28 left.
Found him. You guys are right about Ross. You guys are right. Alright, we got 2 units. Over here. Don't run into the light pole.
26 right now.
David 041873 says the way at which Dallas needs to trade places with the cheerleaders. Elaine _B27 says my spidey senses told me Ross. Big Dave BCTX says GV3 and 14 Dallas.
Gaiman's in a tie? That's bad parking, just so you know. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Wonderful. She did take my parking course. How much for the course? Oh, I make a real good deal on the parking course. I make it 4 easy installments. $799, 4 easy installments.
Very good.
It's a warning, everyone. It's a warning.
Right, so not bad. Yes, ma'am. Just go this way. It's a lot. No, actually.
Alright, it's a warning, everyone. It's a warning.
How's your day, John?
Wonderful so far. So far, so good.
Yeah, same here. Alright, see you in a bit.
See you in a bit. Alright, guys, I'll turn you up. They say that game ended in a tie? Hey, that's not good parking. Not good parking at all. I believe the lines were actually over here, and I got it wrong. There.
David 041873 says yeah. Street Jellyfish says yes. The laid back Squirrel says, see you in a bit. Lol, that's hilarious.
Guys, put it in the
According to
chat.
Jennifer says, can you parallel park?
This
Harley
is
Chic 77,541 says 40 to 40.
40 to 40.
Dean Vincent Music and Blog says John yes 40 to 40.
Dang.
Leah 1962 says yes.
Watch, that's
40
gonna...
to 40. David 041873 says 3. Donna Elmore _24 says don't take parking lessons from John.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Will Ben 157 says 40 to 40. Joanne 8775 says we love no citation Sundays.
No citation
Ryan
Sundays. I like it.
152,793 says 6,000. Kakasper says where are your glasses? Bubba the big truck guy says who put those lines there after you parked? Lol. Elaine _B27 says our spidey senses didn't work for parking that time.
No, it didn't.
Texas Man the Legend says the first rule of John's school of parking is you didn't talk about John's parking.
That's right.
Bobafett 271 says always film 5-0.
Always.
Wax Hustler 80 says always film 5-0. According to Jennifer says, can you parallel park?
You'll have to take my course. You have to take my parking course to get the answer to that amazing question such as that. I can't give the entire course away for free. But for just 4 easy installments of $799, you too can take the John.
Donna Elmore _24 says transmission, no. Stream Element says thank you for following Mad Dog 184.
Mad Dog 184 with the follow, thank you.
Bubba the big truck guy says judging from that parking I don't think you can parallel park law. David 041873 says I want a refund and I haven't even taken the first class.
No refunds. Did I mention that? No refunds. No refunds.
Wax Hustler 80 says no refunds.
All sales are final.
Texas Man the Legend says Failfish 1 for parking. Stream Element says Texas Man the Legend just cheered 1 bit.
With the 1
Big
bit,
Dave
thank you.
BCTX says John does perpendicular parking in his course. David 041873 says I asked before you said that law. Bubba the big truck guy says no refunds. Sounds like a scam law. Michelle 210 says 6.
I can offer referrals, I think. Testimonials of satisfied parking class customers.
Elaine _B27 says wonder if the cops would sort out my accidental purchase of a parking course.
Outside of the store with 2 white vehicles. Very suspicious activity.
All right, let's hear what you're doing, West Columbia. Sounds like you're doing too much, but we'll see. All right, everybody be cool. Cops are right behind us, guys. Everybody be cool.
Perfect.
Life 420 says John, did you get her driver's license from the JCPenney Blue Light
Can I
Special?
get you en route to 7-Eleven? 1204 is about to be en route. Caller advised that there are 2 black males outside of the store with 2 white vehicles. Very suspicious activity.
Oh,
Texas
hell
Man
no.
the Legend says the last lesson of John's School of Parking, how to take up 5 spaces with a Geo Metro. Sticky Nicky 53 says okay, oh get off the roof.
Okay, so 2 black males at 7-Eleven.
Can you go for public service before he leaves?
10 says can someone hold my bag a minute? Wax Hustler 80 says I don't even think Pam would be satisfied with your parking class law.
Did you guys hear that last call?
Zone says Park Light joined today for a low price of $99.99. Get 1 lesson now and get the second one for free. Limited time offer, so get them while they last. Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says, where is that call it for the 2 white cars?
West Columbia.
Tiki Cat 1961 says black men with vehicles. Joanne 8775 says Pam is sitting in her chair scratching her chin wondering how you are doing John's School of Parking when you failed Pam's School of Parking.
Right. Yeah, that was a real call. That was in West Columbia, so far away. It would be over by the time we got there, but 2 black males with...
Black's Hustler 80 says you can't be black with white cars without being suspicious.
That's right, that's definitely suspicious. I don't know what the crime was there. I wonder if it's felony suspicious scene or
Dean Vincent
misdemeanor.
Music and Vlog says, yeah, you were for sure not getting there in time wall.
No. Is it felony suspicious scene or misdemeanor suspicious scene? I don't know. I have questions.
Officer 11. Officer 11, and 3 souls on board, 2 hours in the field, approximately 30.
Says, man, you black movie cam to my head with that. Leah 1962 says, what?
I don't know. 2 black males with white cars at 7-Eleven. That's suspicious to somebody.
Seventy 506, Close Patrol 48 is clear.
That's clear.
Elaine underscore B27 says, would it be just as suspicious if it was 2 white males with black cars?
You know, I have questions. That's a good question.
Sticky Nikki 53 says anybody out this late is suspicious in that town. Z0er says, hey John.
Hey.
Z0er says, any stops or anything yet?
He had a few traffic stops.
According to Jennifer says, hit that thumbs up peeps.
Yeah. We had a few traffic stops and a rabbit tried to attack me. Alright, I made up the rabbit part. The rabbit part wasn't true. It was just a shadow rabbit. Guys, that wasn't a real rabbit. I have to come clean. It was not a real rabbit. It was just a shadow rabbit.
Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says, hit that thumbs up and sub button.
Yeah, guys, if you are watching, hit the subscribe or follow button, depending on which platform.
Max Squirrel says, I dunno. John is pretty suspicious. He can't even park straight. Ever. Joanne 8775 says, and don't forget about that cat we had to stop from getting charged with battery.
Yeah.
Bubba the big truck guy says, no way. You fooled us, lol. Sticky Nikki 53 says, last time we were there it seemed like a ghost town. Michelle 210 says, John, that rabbit was for ratings.
Yeah. It did try to attack me though.
Tiki Cat 1961 says, you guys funny tonight. Elaine underscore B27 says, now if a female said a rabbit made her come clean.
Oh.
89-1, 89-1. Everything's 2-4. Thanks, sirs.
1408, copy suspicious extent.
Oh, hell no. We got more suspicious in here. This is county.
Go ahead.
Senor Dasher OTR says, sir, I'm the only one who can generate false clickbait's law.
Switch watch.
That's clear.
Donna Elmore underscore 24 says suspicious Sunday.
Everything's 2-4. Thanks, sirs.
You know, it is suspicious Sunday. What if I rename the video, I got attacked by a rabbit?
$7506, Coast Patrol 50 is clear.
Donna Elmore underscore 24 says no. Michelle 210 says Dasher makes them more exciting.
Yeah, he has SWAT teams, helicopters, snowmen.
Donna Elmore underscore 24 says a crab. Red 2 Op says everyone needs to leave John alone for his great park. At least he has been putting it in park these days.
You know, that's all we can ask
Dean
for.
Vincent Music and Vlog says that would for sure get more views. Senor Dasher OTR says don't make me call me Krabs and Chompy. Cherie Cherrick says hi John. Pan on all the trunkies.
Hello.
Nora Charles, Lincoln, 6637, Nora Charles, Lincoln, 6637. Leave Alaska on 5th Street, run on Blue Holland.
Velasco on 5th Street. Freeport tased somebody right when we started, but I was all the way in Lake Jackson.
Still on traffic.
Cherie Cherrick says Amy thing going on tonight.
Just a few traffic stops. And some suspicious scene. And I got attacked by a
Nora
rabbit.
Charles, Lincoln, 6637, Nora Charles, Lincoln,
JC
6637.
225 underscore
Leave Alaska
underscore
on 5th
says
Street,
taser,
run on
taser,
Blue
taser.
Holland.
Texas Man the Legend says I took John's parking class. Now I can parallel park a train.
Very good.
Cherie Cherrick says attacked by what?
A rabbit.
Senor Dasher OTR says too. Michelle 210 says Dashers are like while in Surfside a mermaid was at the water's edge. Watch full video to see her. Elaine underscore B27 says don't forget the accidental purchase.
Yeah, the accidental purchase. I'm just kidding. I wasn't really attacked by a rabbit. I was just kidding. It was a shadow rabbit. It wasn't a real rabbit.
Cherie Cherrick says a rabbit LOL.
Way behind the line.
7506.
That was an excellent stop.
90 is clear.
Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says nay. JC 225 underscore says we need to get John in contact with Elmer Fudd ASAP. Elaine underscore B27 says and it wasn't John attacked, it was Frankenstein.
And Frankenstein, that's right.
157 says good stop. Stream Elements says DG call day 787 just subscribe.
Thank you so much.
Stream Elements says anonymity 1 just subscribe.
Thank you.
Stream Elements says Carter 55,448 just subscribe.
Let's go.
Stream Elements says J underscore just subscribe. Stream Elements says Sir Toxic just subscribe. Stream Elements says Mycroft 1956 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Get Clap 956 just subscribed. Stream Elements says JJIS 1 of a kind 25 just subscribed.
Thank you so much.
Texas Man the Legend says if anyone has seen Monty Python, you'd know rabbits are dangerous. Lenaidman says W laid off.
Laid off janitor with the 5 subs. Thank you so much.
25 underscore says W laid off.
Thank you so much.
Michelle 210 says you must have had the newer class. I took John's class and I gotta drive around the block until 3 parking spaces open. Will Ben 157 says W laid off.
Thank you so much.
White male, 1231 of 99 out of San Antonio. He's going to be not eligible.
Joanne 8775 says W radar janitor. Dean Vincent Music and Blog says law.
We are showing he is going to be 99 out of the station 2 times 2. We're putting hard copies in hand standby.
All right. That's on Velasco Street somewhere.
What is your radius, sir?
Jen Williams 82 says all the subscribers awesome.
It's very awesome.
This right there goes back to Samuel Lee Kane. White male, 1231 of 99 out of San Antonio. He's going to be not eligible. Also, registration on the vehicle expired 3 out of 24. Entrance to be verified manually. We are showing he is going to be 99 out of the station 2 times 2. We're putting hard copies in hand standby.
All right, that's at Freeport on Velasco Street somewhere.
Laid off janitor says Valorant gifted 3.
Thank you so much, Valorant. I wish it would tell me.
I want to be advised that warrants appear to have already been served. He was just released on the 23rd.
Warrants aren't good. He was just released on the 23rd. Oh man, don't take him to jail again.
Leah 1962 says Velasco in 10th Street.
Velasco in 10th, thank you. Sounds like he already went to jail for him on the 23rd.
Joanne 8775 says you're at 550 now, John.
That's amazing.
Warrants appear to have already been served. He was just released on the 23rd.
JC225__ says smash the goal. That's great.
We made it, guys.
Cherie Cherrick says you made it.
I wish I could update it, but I have to be at my computer to do so. But we just killed it. Hopefully, if this guy was just arrested on the 23rd, hopefully they don't arrest him again. When you get trapped in the system, guys, it's hard to get out. Traffic laws are only punishment for poor people. I think traffic laws are cruel and unusual punishment. That's what I think. Specifically traffic fines.
7506, close control.
Right now, I know in our situation, one speeding ticket.
Jen Williams 82 says you're absolutely right.
The rich guy in Lake Jackson, they don't care. It doesn't impact them. Who does it impact? It's nothing to them.
Dean Vincent Music and Blog says I agree 100%, John.
But right now, if I got a speeding ticket, it would cause me not to be able to pay my rent. You know, if you want, this is a crazy idea, and please don't implement it. But imagine if they took a look at your salary and it was a sliding scale based on how much you made. How much change would come? Would people still be rooting for, yeah, pull them over, lock them up, if it was on a sliding scale? So if Bill Gates gets pulled over, his speeding ticket is $1 million. I know that's completely crazy and would never happen, but imagine the change it would make.
Vegas_local says, and then if you can't pay it and you continue to drive to work, they tow your car.
I'm driving to work. I'm telling you right now. You take my license, I'm still driving to work. I'm not going to stop feeding my family because I don't have master's permission to drive. And I guarantee you, everyone in this chat, if you didn't have a license, you would still drive to work. Especially here in my area, there's no public transportation here.
11, 447.
There's no way of getting to work. What do they want you to do if they take your license? What do they want you to do?
JC225__ says you're damn right. Jen Williams 82 says the system sucks.
I'm good. I'll be adding those from the clear line.
You know, like I'm legit. I know we make jokes and we have fun time with warnings and stuff, but I legit absolutely love when people get warnings.
82 to 1211 because they're complaining in the lobby in reference to that.
903 Craig guy says my brother-in-law has driven 17 years without one, or registration either LOL.
Other than that, 27 returns to a Dominique via mail 110 2003 out of which he's going to be eligible for local.
Alright guys, we're in Freeport now. I'm going to try to make it to the stop. They haven't really given any updates on it. I don't know that we'll make it, but we'll try.
Live Life 4 Fun 20 says I drive without mine every time I go back to NJ and I had over 6 tickets for driving without master permission. According to Jennifer says Uber, but that gets expensive. Creeves 0424 says if you lose your license here in Idaho they take your fishing and hunting license as well.
Freedom, America!
Live Life 4 Fun 20 says IDC that the police know. Texas Man the Legend says there was a guy in NY who refused to pay for the parking permit. Not hundreds of parking tickets but always paid them. It was still cheaper than the permits. Jen Williams 82 says before I started watching you I wasn't educated but because of you I know a lot about the system. Little__ unit says no I sure wouldn't, but I also deal with lawsuits, etc. If you hit someone without insurance you are setting yourself for a huge lawsuit.
We never got an update on our West Columbia 2 black guys and white cars suspicious call.
1206, which car?
Alright, this is Velasco. We just got to go all the way to 10th Street.
10, check in welfare.
They're fine.
Jen Williams 82 says thank you, John.
1510, we're good.
There.
Live Life 4 Fun 20 says white suit starts at.
You know how a dog... Hold on. I'm going to have to revisit that question. Hold on.
Live Life 4 Fun 20 says it's more than a house.
A dog bite suit?
Repo back.
Alright, I don't see him.
It's clear. I ran both of the white vehicles.
Ran both of the white vehicles.
Live Life 4 Fun 20 says yeah.
Man, I wish I was in West Columbia for that call. Alright, so we're getting updates on our West Columbia call.
7506.
Live Life 4 Fun 20 says starts at 250,000. Leah 1962 says 10th is a ways down.
Yeah, I should see him by now though.
X-ray Henry Thompson.
I should see him and I don't see any lights. We're at 5th Street right now. But I don't see any lights down here.
Can I do your car down?
Maybe they let him go. Oh, we gotta switch.
7506.
We gotta switch phones, guys. We're gonna have to go iPhone. Alright, this is 8th Street. You can... The stop signs are 4th and 8th.
Live Life 4 Fun 20 says that's why most towns in the state have a leash law. Texas Man the Legend says is there still a fish smell in Freeport?
You know, it smells a little better today.
Live Life 4 Fun 20 says that all dogs must be on a leash.
Alright, we're at 10th. We're actually at 11th. Don't try this turn at home. I am a trained professional. Alright, we gotta switch phones, guys. I'll do it up here safely. I'll stop. He's good.
Texas Man the Legend says for 250K, I'd get bit by a dog.
You not get it? I prefer not to get bit by a dog, but I want the 250K.
You good?
I'm good.
Manmom 2024 says, do we get to pick what dog gets to bite Slaw?
Yeah, we talking Chihuahua, Pitbull? What are we talking?
William Boy, Adam 3, Adam 5, Charles 5,
should be more dependent
Charles
on that Idris.
348
Big Dave
321.
BCTX says, hey Frankie, get over here.
Alright, let me pull over here and switch phones real quick.
This is 562.
515.
We're gonna try the...
Subject on my way showing 2 out of Houston, but I'm at my own charges. You see they want to confirm.
Give me a second, guys. The screen is gonna go black.
Okay.
The screen is gonna go black.
Live Life 4 Fun 20 says, switching phones chat.
Today.
Live Life 4 Fun 20 says, switching. Donna Elmore _ 24 says, black screen in a white car. Live Life 4 Fun 20 says, we are back.
Alright. So I forgot this phone has the crazy text message. So I'll turn the other text-to-speech down and we'll listen to this.
Iceman says, not now NPR.
Can you put the address for the top of return in the notes, please?
Yeah, my phone automatically plays NPR every time I plug it in.
Texas Intelligence says the Chihuahua bite wasn't that bad, but there's emotional distress. It had a crazy look in its eyes.
What do you guys think of this text-to-speech?
903 Print Guy says, I like the sound quality. Texas Intelligence says, 2 civilized Veltronkeys.
You guys just got all sophisticated and stuff. Is this phone just absolutely horrible or what?
1534.
Level Life 4 Fun 20 says, John, I will be live tomorrow for court if anyone wants to tune in. Big Dave BCTX says, yeah, that guy sounds sophisticated. Bandman 2024 says, that totally freaked me out at first. I was like, who's that lol? Iceman says, pardon me, do you have any grey puppet? Texas Intelligence says, poo poo pee pee. Donnie Elmore 24 says, R2D2. Jen Williams 82 says, I was like, I can't tea here. Bubba the big truck guy says, pardon me, can you pass the tea? Big Dave BCTX says, volume is low.
It's lower, yeah. It's actually coming out of the phone speaker. My volume is lower or the text-to-speech is lower?
Texas Intelligence says, does anyone have any beans and toast? Jen Williams 82 says, spetch. Big Dave BCTX says, all bloody hell.
Alright, I'll...
Philly Max Quirrell says, my sprinkler goes like THISSTSTSTSTSTSTSTSTSTSTSTSTSTSTST and comes back like TTE. Big Dave BCTX says, TTS is low.
Okay, yeah, that's because it's farther away.
Says, lol speeches. David 041873 says, someone call C notes, we lost our voice. Donnie 24 says, Pip Pip and Cheerio.
Surrey County is requesting a female officer at West 6 and County Road 156.
Senator Shiro says, the only thing that sucks about this voice, Kick and it don't have a voice.
Let me see if I can turn it up.
Jen Williams 82 says, you fix your light.
Yes, I did fix the light.
110 says, is that Mark the Mad Shark talking?
Stop it.
Big Dave says, you can't have your pudding if you don't eat your meat.
Pink Floyd in the chat.
Senator Shiro says, no Kick and Mighty don't have a voice with this on.
Oh, they should. Oh, they don't. That's true. All right, we'll switch to the other one. Sorry about that. I forgot. This one does not have voice on YouTube. It won't connect to it. Give me a second, guys. I'll fix it. Go back to the other one. All right, let me just park appropriately, right?
For 271 says, fish and chips. Fish and chips, anyone.
Hold on, guys. Let me.
Intelligence says, Wowable.
5219 5651 5219 5651. Just made a good line up. Arlington, Texas.
Oh, hell. Edward might be here.
Philly Max Quirrell says, John, please get me some beaver nuggets while we are here.
All right, that should pause that one. We'll turn the other one up and we'll be back in business.
705, return on the Aaliyah Olivares, white Hispanic female 42807. Harlingen.
Jen Williams 82 says I spelled it wrong again, lol.
Insurance is going to be unconfirmed on that 2019 Hyundai.
Alright, so far we're marked safe from Edward.
Out of Harlingen. She's going to be eligible for local. Insurance is going to be unconfirmed on that.
903 Craig Guy says be cool man, catch ya later.
Be cool, thanks 903.
Donna Elmore _24 says red truck. Boba Fett 271 says going after the rails on the crazy train. Dealrich says 32. Senor Dasher OTR says, are we back?
We're back. Yeah, I forgot YouTube doesn't have a voice on that one, so sorry about that, YouTube. Love you guys. Wasn't personal.
Senor Dasher OTR says, Dealrich sent 1 kick.
Thank you so
Russell
much.
Morrow says, hello everyone.
Hello.
Louisiana Boy 50,497 says, where are we headed?
Probably back to Clute. We'll get center. We'll stop for a second, listen for some calls. What do you guys think of this phone? It's not as good as the other one, is it?
The laid-back Squirrel says, narrator. In fact, it was personal. Lol. Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says, John, we know us on YouTube or the Outcast, it's okay, lol.
No. Never.
Texas Man the Legend says, if I had to hear that other voice again, there was going to be tea in the Gulf of America. Russell Morrow says, howdy Dean, not much, just working. Icemanier says iPhone is handling the bumps well.
I found the...
Senor Dasher OTR says, it looks like you have yellow screen on.
You know, that's what I thought too. Let's see. It does look yellow.
EMS second out. Officers on a disturbance requesting your presence. Plantation Park Apartments, 100 Cactus, Apartment 212. Officers out with a female with minor injuries and bruising. Time zone 2351.
Medic 4, receive.
The laid-back Squirrel says, yesterday John said people on YouTube were like mediocre fans.
No, I
or
didn't.
whatever he said.
I never said that. I never said
Dean
that.
Vincent Music and Vlog says, hey, in the update, the hurricane that Will is moving away from the US is now knocking another hurricane away from the coast. We have 2 hurricanes on the east coast at once now.
That's all.
According to Jennifer says, yeah, the other phone is way better.
And that's a S23. This one is the latest flagship product from Apple, which is going back.
According to Jennifer says, this is iPhone 17.
Yes. 17.
210 says, I heard him saying they were his red-headed stepchildren.
I never said that, YouTube. I never said that, YouTube. I never said that. This is iPhone 17 Pro.
271 says, damn hurricane fight. The laid-back Squirrel says, I'm kidding. John said YouTube fans are like his parking. Terrible.
Oh, never said that, YouTube. Don't listen to Twitch. Don't listen to Twitch, YouTube. I never said that.
Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says Apple is so good they get their screens from Google and cameras from
There's
Samsung.
a vehicle at the park, ready for license plate.
Vehicle at the park?
John X-Ray George 2504, John X-Ray George 2504.
Donna Elmore _24 says, well, stop getting John in shit.
Okay, go ahead.
William Tom John 9172. William Tom John 9172. It's a black Kia. Yeah.
The laid-back Squirrel says at least John is a good sport. Law.
Oh yeah.
Fed 271 says, I thought he said YouTube smells the trunk up.
I never said that. None of that's true.
According to Jennifer says, well, thanks for sharing. I will not be getting it. I'll wait until next year.
Yeah, this
Dean
is...
Vincent Music and Vlog says the cop sounded so excited calling out that LP law. Texas Man the Legend says we have to keep reminding John that YouTube exists.
No, you don't.
0133.
Maria,
I mean, it could be the application I'm using, but I've found no way to fix it.
he is leaving the property.
In fairness, I use a third-party app to stream here, so.
Elaine_B27 says John said he made an accidental purchase of YouTube and is finding it difficult to return.
Stop it. Why y'all be so mean to YouTube?
According to Jennifer says it's okay, John, we know you don't like us.
Sigh.
Nanny Goat Joe says we know how John feels about us, but it's okay, we've got our big girl pants on. Laid Off Janitor says, did you mention you are raising the YouTube membership cost?
You can't. I set that up a long time ago. I don't see any way of doing it.
Bobafett 271 says, remember the night John said he'd rather listen to C Notes than talk to YouTube?
I never said that. I can't figure out how to change it. That's like, I made that like years ago when I thought no one's ever going to be a member anyway.
According to Jennifer says we are the rebels and we have our happy little family. Senor Dasher OTR says Riplin with the follow on Kick.
Thank you so much for the follow. How many follows we got?
Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says see he does want to raise the cost but can't figure out how long.
No. You can't raise it. I just wanted to set it the same across all platforms.
Elaine_B27 says John, all you need to do is go to settings and deactivate account on YouTube.
Deactivate account, right?
Lee Jackson showing eligible here.
704, all right. I've never had a problem getting 1,000 followers on one platform that I have with Kick.
OTR says -2.
Alright guys, what do you think? Am I the only car on the road now? Let's take another trip through Clute. It does look like I'm the only car on the road. It is Sunday night.
Elaine_B27 says Twitch is savage tonight.
Twitch is twitching.
Senor Dasher OTR says time to go night night. Sunday drives are now over.
East 16
210 says yes, I'll call it a night, see us all tomorrow.
Yeah, I see one more car.
328 northbound in Davenport Parkway on Texas Plate 826 David Victor 36 Platinum color.
Let's go through a stroll through Clute. We'll go back around and then see what we can find. I usually, when I become the only car on the road, it's usually when I stop.
Big Truck Guy says John said YouTube is like the red-headed stepchild not wanted law.
I never said that, YouTube. I never said that, YouTube.
Big Dave BCTX says good night, y'all. Good night, red-headed stepchildren of YouTube.
Stop it, YouTube. It's not like that. It's not like that at all. We got some members over there. The font is so small.
Kim Turner 88 says yeah, that's what's needed.
We got some members. I can't see the font though. I'm sorry. According to Jennifer, what do we got going on over there?
Kim Turner 88 says, hey, I'm a redhead.
I don't know why that voice cut off like that. My program crashed.
Dean Vincent Music and Blog says Ladoff gifted 5 members. John.
Thank you so much,
Ice Mayor
Ladoff
says
Janitor.
hum.
Thank you.
David 041873 says Twitch rules.
5553. Merchant Burgers and Raw Merchant's record.
Underscore B27 says, is it that you can't see or don't want to see?
I can't see.
Kim Turner 88 says, don't pick on redheads, lol. Bubba the Big Truck Guy says, John, why did you take YouTube's voice away?
I didn't.
Tired of hearing them.
No, is it not working? Is it not working? I'm afraid it's going to come back twice. It just quit. The application crashed. Hold on. I'm going to try. Hopefully we don't get repeating YouTube voices. Connections. Reconnect. Hopefully it doesn't repeat everything twice, which what it sometimes does. YouTube, you should be working out.
Nanny Goat Joe says, well, thanks so much, Ladoff Janitor. Do you feel sorry for us? Lol. Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says, sometimes we talk 2 or 4 times lol.
Yeah.
Nanny Goat Joe says, well, thanks so much, Ladoff Janitor.
Oh no.
Do you feel sorry for us?
Oh no.
Lol.
Oh no.
Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says, sometimes we talk 2 or 4 times lol.
Oh boy.
According to Jennifer says, Ladoff Janitor. According to Jennifer says, Ladoff Janitor.
Yep,
Dave
we done broke it.
BCTX says YouTube always causing problems. David 041873 says redheads are bad as humans, they take no shit. Boba Fett 271 says we're all afraid YouTube is coming back. Kim Turner 88 says the roads are clear so everyone in bed.
Yeah,
Elaine underscore B27 says hopefully not cause you don't want to hear them the first time. Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says here we go law. Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says here we go law.
I knew that was going to
The
come.
Big Truck Guy says YouTube has to repeat what they're saying cause John don't listen to them law. Leah 1962 says good night everyone.
Good night.
Kim Turner 88 says YouTube are problems law. According to Jennifer says hi. According to Jennifer says hi.
The only fix is to reboot the phone. I knew it was going to do that.
Donna Elmore underscore 24 says it's getting vicious in here.
How y'all going to be fighting across platforms?
Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says it is us on YouTube taking revenge law.
55.
Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says it is us on YouTube taking revenge law.
Alright.
Jenny Williams 82 says it's actually fine.
Negative.
Jenny Williams 82 says funny.
Let me ask you a question. Sometimes I can disconnect and reconnect YouTube and it works. Other times it'll...
The Big Truck Guy says, John, you can kick YouTube, you don't really want them here anyways, as Twitch crew is your favorite law. Kim Turner 88 says ban YouTube. David 041873 says YouTube has to say it twice so they hear their self-talk. Creeds 0424 says the picture looks fuzzy.
Yeah, it's the iPhone 17 for you. Which is going back. It looks yellow, doesn't it? I could try defrost, see if that makes it better. No, it doesn't look...
According to Jennifer says they know YouTube is the best. According to Jennifer says they know YouTube is the best. Big Dave BCTX says iPhones suck. Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says I have always hated Apple. Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says I have always hated Apple. Big Dave BCTX says ban iPhones. Elaine underscore B27 says John, you were talking about YouTube, remember them. Kim Turner 88 says you know your brats are on Twitch, yay.
Let's
Nanny
see.
Goat Joe says the mods are the only ones worth listening to on Twitch. Nanny Goat Joe says the mods are the only ones worth listening to on Twitch. Bubba the Big Truck Guy says, hey John, have you told YouTube what you really think about them?
Do you guys...
I think it's time they are told all.
No, we're not. YouTube. Don't listen to YouTube. Alright, we're gonna... I'll switch out to Samsung S22. Let's see if it has a better picture than...
Flint's _ 991 says YouTube's still here. Lol.
Alright, let's switch phones again. Let me borrow this parking lot to do it real quick. Alright, I'm going to switch to a S22 now.
Kim Turner 88 says I predict ban YouTube lol Twitch is your fav. Ari.dog says I agree with the Twitchers, YouTube is the best. Ari.dog says I agree with the Twitchers, YouTube is the best.
Alright guys, the screen's gonna go
Elaine
black.
_B27 says oh is that the phone that doesn't have YouTube at all.
No, hold on guys. I'm gonna switch phones real quick. We're gonna go black screen for a second. Alright, switch phones, guys. That's a Samsung S22.
JC225 _ says John loves us all the same equally.
That's right.
According to Jennifer says I declare war on Twitchers. Lol. According to Jennifer says I declare war on Twitchers.
And she did it twice.
Lol. Big Dave BCTX says much better. Dean Vincent Music and Blog says looks better and sounds better. Classman72 says hi John, how are you doing tonight sir?
I'm wonderful.
Dean Vincent Music and Blog says looks better and sounds better. Boba271 says YouTube doesn't even know where John and Pam's wedding is, only Twitch is invited.
Is that true?
Turner
It's not
88
true.
says much better.
Not true.
Jen Williams 82 says definitely the volume is better, picture much better too.
The volume, that could be my fault.
OTR says -1. Bubba the Big Truck Guy says hey John, is this the phone that you switch to when you're tired of YouTube's shit?
No, stop
Lol.
it. Stop
Big
it.
Dave BCTX says Samsung comes through again. Dean Vincent Music and Blog says I second what according to Jennifer said lol. Dean Vincent Music and Blog says I second what according to Jennifer said lol.
Let me reboot the...
Joke says Twitch should hear what John says when we're at the palm trees. He always turns you off first then
tonight I'll reverse it.
Joke says Twitch should hear what John says when we're at the palm trees. He always turns you off first then talks about you.
That's not true.
According to Jennifer says looks and sounds soon much better. According to Jennifer says looks and sounds soon much better.
And that's an S22, guys. Samsung S22. Which I could buy for $300 right now. All day long. You might be saying to yourself, John, why don't you get a fancy camera? Because cops and Karens break fancy cameras, so. And I can get around much faster with my phone.
Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says, are they honking because they know you, John?
Yes.
Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says, are they honking because they know you, John?
Yeah, that's...
Bubba the Big Truck Guy says, okay, John, this iPhone hate is a little much, lol. I love my iPhone 17 Pro Max.
Sorry, I need it to earn my living. I don't know. I'm gonna look, I'll do some more research. Maybe it's, I use an app called Moblin. Moblin. To stream an SRT there. It could be my
Stream
settings.
Element says Angie 416's just subscribed for 8 months in a row.
Angie, one more month and we'll have a baby. Thank you, Angie.
So I'm talking. Just make sure.
It could be my settings. It just looks yellow to me.
1510, check him out there.
1510, 1
Angie 416 says you're welcome. Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says holding a big camera can get tiring, also make your arms sore and all.
And I don't see how
Dean
Justin...
Vincent Music and Vlog says holding a big camera can get tiring, also make your arms sore and all.
Justin does it for hours.
Nanny Goat Joe says Pam is only on Twitch to stop their whinging. Nanny Goat Joe says Pam is only on Twitch to stop their whinging. Bubba the Big Truck Guy says my picture on my 17 Pro Max is crystal clear lol.
It could be my program I'm using.
Very cool, isn't it?
Ready, call you traffic.
Can you show medic 4 clear from this scene, 1 fine patient refusal?
Ready, 4, please.
No problem. Getting a subject contact. I believe it's a female, green over gray. 4th Street in front of FIS.
Guys, thank you so much for everything tonight. You guys are absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm gonna try to do a short morning stream when the temperatures are a little cooler, and then we'll of course do our regular Monday stream. So watch for notifications in the activist morning.
According to Jennifer says oh whoops at Dean Vincent. According to Jennifer says oh whoops at Dean Vincent. Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says have a great night everyone.
Good night everybody.
Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says have a great night everyone.
I want to thank all
the Big Truck Guy says Twitch is amazing, not YouTube lol.
I want to thank
Mom 2024 says good night John.
Good night.
Leneedman says good night. Angie 416 says good night John and Trunkies.
Good night everybody.
Russell Morrow says good night everyone. Russell Morrow says good night everyone.
Good night,
Kim Turner 88 says night John and Trunkies. Donna Elmore _24 says good night everyone. Behave everyone.
Be cool
According
everybody.
to Jennifer says night at Dean. According to Jennifer says night at Dean. Nanny Goat Joe says night John and Trunkies.
Good night everybody.
Nanny Goat Joe says night John and Trunkies. Vegas _locals says sleep good everyone. Cherie Cherrick says good night John and everyone. Bubba the Big Truck Guy says by YouTube Twitch gets a bonus stream lol.
No, that's not true. It's not true. Do follow me on both platforms though, guys. That'd be amazing if you could do that.
Says good night all.
Wait, let me hear this call.
Name is Samurai
Chicken Johnson
Johnson,
says, hey John, I guess it's a good night to all.
8209, wearing blue shirt.